Now let's start the Codeforces Round 1101 division 2. Now start with the question convergence. So let's start with this question. The question says convergence. Now I read this question. So Alice is inviting her friend to a party to eat cakes. However, each friends may not be at the same place, so everyone has to meet up at the same location first. First, Alice has n friends where the ith friend is at the position A of I. To make everyone be at the same place, Alice has to make multiple groups calls. Unfortunately, the signal is weak and the Alice can only call 2 other people at the time. Being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friend to walk too far. So for each group call containing the ith friends and the jth friend, Alice will tell both of them to meet at some integer location between minimum of ai and gi and the max of ai and ji inclusive. After that, both of them will move to that location so quickly that the Alice cannot make any group call during their movement. Please note that the Alice can call these friends again once they reach the location. The party is starting soon, so Alice needs to make group calls fast. Help her find the minimum number of groups calls she needs to make. So the question says about some calls that Alice has to make before something start. I forgot what it's gonna start. Let's see the example first. Each test case contain multiple test case. The first test case, I know that. What is it? The first line of each test case, 200. Okay, is the size of an array, and the third one says the value of I. It will raise 10 to the power 9. Okay. So the first one, the answer is 2. For each test case, output the minimum number of group calls she needs to make in order for all of her friends to be in the same location. There was some line over here. Okay. Now. Being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friends to walk too far. So for each group call contains the ith friend and the jth friend. So it says that being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friend to walk too far. So for each group call containing the ith friend and the jth friend, Alice will tell each of them to meet at same integer location between minimum of a of j and maximum of aj inclusive. अच्छा, इस पॉइंट के बीच में उनको मिलना है. आफ्टर दैट द बोथ ऑफ देम विल मूव टू दैट लोकेशन सो क्विकली दैट एलिस कैन नॉट मेक any group call during their movement. Okay, let's see how they have solved this example. In the first test case, the minimum number of group calls is 2. One way to make everyone at the same location is as follows. Call the first and the fifth friend and tell them to move to location 3. Their locations are 3, 2, 3, 3, 5. What is this? 3, 2, 3, 3, 5. Call the second and fifth friend and tell them to move to location 3. Okay, their location will be 3, 3. Okay, so in the first call, they all send them to the location 3. Minimum of, what is this here? Being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friends to walk too far. So for each group call containing the ith friend and the jth friend, Alice tells them both to meet the same integer, which is gonna be 3 over here, between in the minimum of a and j and maximum of a and j inclusive. After that, both of them will move to the location so quickly that Alice, okay, and when they move, they will, so there's no mid call after the exact location they have been choose to meet. Okay, please note that the Alice can call these friends again once they reach the location. Okay, So he told 1 to reach 3, 1 and 4th. Minimum of A is 1 and maximum is 4. Call the second and fifth friend. Tell them to move to location 3rd. Their calls are 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. I don't get. In the second test case, the minimum number of group calls is 2. One way to make everyone at the same location is as follows. Call the first and the fourth friend and tell them to move to location 1. First and 4. Location 1 and 4th and 5th to move to the location 1. Okay. Okay. According to me. Okay. What should I think, man? Differences is 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. If I see this example, I try to think according to the example. Maximum is 5, I think, over here. 5 is occur 1, 2, 3 times. And the pair number which are different are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. What has said over here? Being a good person. Let me read it again. Alice is inviting her friends to a party to eat cakes. However, each friend may not be at the same place, so everyone has to meet up at the same location first. Alice has n friend where the ith friend is at the position A of I. To make everyone be at the same place, Alice has to make multiple groups calls. To make everyone at the same place. The ith place is at the AI position. To make everyone at the same place, Alice has to make multiple group calls. Unfortunately, the signal is weak, and Alice can only call 2 people at a time. Okay. 2 people are being called at the time. Being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friends to walk too far. So, for each group call containing the ith friend and the jth friend, Alice will tell both of them to meet at the same integer location. A minimum of A of I, J, and this line is gonna give me the answer. Being a good person, Alice doesn't want her friend to walk too far. For each group call containing the ith friend and the jth friend, between the two friends, Alice will tell both of them to meet at some integer location between minimum of A and J, minimum of both, and maximum of. So at the mid of them they will meet. After that, both of them will move to that location so quickly that Alice cannot group call both of them at the moment. Please note that Alice can call these friends again once they reach the same location. Okay, so it means to say that A of I and A of J, in between they can reach the location. How this one is solved? Yeah, this one is some tricky one. If I decode it, then it's gonna be easy. In this second example, they say 1 and 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and 4 and 5th.
Okay, I found this on the web for 1234. Check it out.
Why? 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. tell them to move at location 1, so they move to location 1. Then told 4th and 5th, okay, 1 and 4 and 4 and 5 to meet on location. Let me sort them first. Nothing is clear right now for me. If I sort them, what's gonna be 1 1 2 1 1 2 and 3. How much time? 1 2 times 3, 4 1 time, 5 3 time, 6 1 time, 9 1 time. What is the total number? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, 11 is given here. What I am doing here? And is over here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, if I choose the majority number to make them meet, I want them to meet at the location 5 because it came to at the majority, so I will go greedily. That's what I'm thinking right now. So now if I take the minimum between this and this one, okay, how many numbers are there? 2 numbers are there, so I can take 2 numbers from there. They are gonna be at the between of this, which is gonna definitely give me the answer. So how much remaining? A1 2 3 4 are remaining. Yeah, left over from this are gonna be the answer as I thinking that. So what I thought over here is I got the majority of a number. 9 was there, yeah. So I thought 5 is the majority, so I will call them at this location. This is the party location. There they are gonna go for the party. And I thought after this number, and the number count is here is 2. I can choose 2 number from here. So they are gonna meet at this location 5. And the remaining number from here, they are gonna individually make call with 5 or any other number which comes after 5. So they are separate. 4 numbers are separate over here, and to one group call from this side to this side. So 1 from the group call and plus leftovers. So yeah, 4 is the answer. Now try with some other example. Try with another example. Let's go with the let's go with the first one, but I thought they are all number are different. So when all number are different, I can choose any number. I choose 1. I choose 1. Or should I always choose the center number? What is the center number over here? 1 2 3 1 2 or 11 by 2 is gonna be 5 1 1 2 3 4 5. No, majority is gonna give the answer optimally. I thought so. What should I do when make a test case like that? If there is no majority number, I'm gonna make the center one the answer. Or I can check with majority number and center number. If I choose center number, it is always gonna give me the answer less than equals to n by 2. 5 by 2 is it's always gonna give me the number less than or equals to 5. Okay, that's the answer. Let me thought so if I thought right. Am I thinking right? They are going at the center. Okay, let me code it first. Question says that convergence. Okay, it's convergence. I should off this one for now. How do I off this? Copilot. What happened? I should off it from here. And what its name? Copilot. This is the number of test cases, and 10 is the size of the array that I will got. I should make it full. Yeah. Same. I will take input stream value of n. Now make a vector and let's say temp of size n. Size n initially 0. Okay. Sort them. I sorted them. Now I have to check the maximum number. Yeah, maximum number. And maxi is initially. Is that value negative? Let me check first. So value lies between the range. Okay, no negativity in the question. Let me solve it like that. Maxi could be temp of I 0. Or I can say that how to find the maximum frequency. What I'm doing, man. I'm thinking like that. Max frequency. Just to make a map frequency for auto and in nums num in temp frequency of num plus plus. Now I think I will iterate over the frequency int maxi equals to maxi equals to max of let's say int max equals to 0 if frequency of if it of second greater than the frequency. Let's say int frequency gonna be 0, then frequency equals to no frequency, I can say f. If second is gonna be, then id dot second is gonna be the value of frequency. F is the vector size. Now I go second dot first, frequency dot second. Okay. Then max equals to id dot first. Yes. I haven't got the maximum value of the frequency. If I got like that, go like that. If I got 5 has the maximum frequency. Now I have to think number after 5 and number before 5. Number after 5 are number after 5. 5. I got the frequency. Let's get the number before and after the frequency. And this is gonna be some tricky one. How I'm gonna say it? Let me read it again, man. Codeforces is damn hard for newbies like me. Alice is inviting her friends to a party to eat cakes. However, each friend may not be at the same place, so everyone has to meet up the same cookies and sauce. This is the same. Okay, being a good person, say group call them, see invite them at the same location. So minimum of A of J and maximum of the inclusive. The location is between. If the location is in between 1 1 2 2 3, if I call them to the majority, like thinking is right here. 1 1 2 and 2. Majority will gonna be 1. After 1 are there. Okay. So I will just traverse and find this. Let's go like that. If it's wrong, nothing is harm. Just a learning day. For int I equals to 0, I less than num dot size, it's temp dot size, and I plus plus. Okay. Okay, yes, I just take it out. That's gonna help me with the answer. If temp of I is equals to the maxi is gonna be the wrong name. I will say majority is the right name to say. Majority, yeah. If temp of I is equals to majority, it's right. Then I will break it. So I got the majority index. If I got the majority index, so initially I got majority index at this location. After majority index plus frequency, after that all these numbers are gonna be the group, making a group call with this one. So here group call is 0. Yeah. And if I go with this example, let's see what I'm gonna get with it. This is the 5. I will got this majority element. If I marked with the 0 base indexing, it's gonna be 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 at 6 place. So before 6, how many numbers are there? There are gonna be 6 number are there, and 6 plus majority frequency is 3. After that all these number are the second group. So let's give me 6 plus 3 9, 9 minus 11 is 2. Yeah, so 2 are there. So minimum of 6 and 2 give me the group calls. So group calls are gonna be 2 and so group calls are gonna be 2. So 2 will make a group call of 1 because 2 elements make a group call of 1. And so how I gonna the group call? I will divide it by 2. Yeah, it's gonna give me 1 and the rest remains of 4. It's gonna be 1, give me the value of 5. Let's go like that. So it will reach, let me see again, 0 1 2 3 4 5 adds 5, it's gonna give me 6. So 6 is gonna be the number of indexes. And before are these are the before elements, and the after elements are n minus I plus, there is I is 6, no? 6 plus 3 here, I plus frequency, I plus f, that's gonna be remaining, and groups gonna be minimum of before and after, and groups divided by equals to 2 is the total number of groups, and leftover are after, leftover are maxi of before and after, before element and after element, before majority and after majority. Always make naming convention correct, that's gonna give you a right practice. Before majority, okay. Leftover gonna be the maxi minus mini. Oh no, I'm doing wrong. It's gonna be the absolute of before majority minus after majority. Yeah, that's the right way to say it. Before majority and after majority. And final is equals to groups plus leftovers. Okay. If frequency equals to 1, then if frequency is gonna be 1, according to me, if frequency is gonna be 1, suppose 1 2 3 4 and 5, if frequency is 1, the value of n is 5, so I just say n by 2 is gonna be the answer. Let's go bigger. For 7, 4 gonna be the mid, so they're gonna go to the 4, they're gonna go to the 4, and they both gonna do the 4. The number of calls is 3, the value of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 by 2 is gonna give me 3. Yeah, let's try for the even number. Even number, I'm gonna say that if I remove 4 over from here, 6 and this, and they are also, yeah, n by 2. So I can say that return cout, or else I can say that final equals to minimum of n by 2 comma final. Yeah, and I will just cout the value of final. I think that's the answer. Yeah, there's no need to check the mid because n by 2 is gonna be the n by 2 is the at least you can think about n by 2 is the final answer. Is that means the maximum answer you can think about how non-optimally you can go. It's a brute force, not brute force. What can you say that? I don't know what can you say that. Yeah, let's check. There's some gonna be syntax mistake. I'm feeling like that. Let's run this. It's convergence. Where is it? Where is it? CP2. Convergence. Let's hope for the best. I'm gonna fail in the first test case. Compilation error. Let's check what is the compilation error. Oh, one thing is missing over here. Let's see compilation error. Compilation